Hello, friends. This is Durga from MIT University. At this time, I'm talking about the features of Windows operating system so that you are onboarded smoothly on to our programs. In this video, I'll primarily focus on the installation lifecycle of any software. You can apply on any operating system, but the demo will be given using Windows, whether it is Mac or Linux or Windows. The lifecycle is same. The concepts of downloading and installing a software is same. However, the demo will be given using Windows as operating system. That being said, this is being recorded for the ongoing program as part of the onboarding process. If you are interested to be part of these programs, you can actually go to the description. There will be a form. You can fill the form. It will capture the interest for upcoming 6 months. You can join any of the upcoming batches, and then we'll follow up with the details and you can be part of the program. That being said, now let's get into the details about the installation lifecycle of any software. The concepts are similar with respect to Windows or Mac or Linux, but the demo will be given on Windows. When it comes to the lifecycle, it is divided into 5 or 6 steps. First, search. Second, find the compatibility software or compatibility version of the software. Third, download. Fourth, install. Fifth, at times you might have to configure. Many times you might not have to. Sixth, you have to understand how to use it and also how to manage it while it is being used. So these 6 steps you need to understand. First, search for it. Find the compatible version is the second step. Then download. Then installation is fourth step. Fifth step is configuration. For many softwares, configuration is optional. For some of them, you have to understand how to configure it. That will actually control the runtime behavior of that software. Sixth, using it and managing it. That being said, let's get into the details about how you can install something called as Slack as part of the Windows. Why I'm giving the example of Slack? Because you will be using Slack for communicating with us as part of the program to get the proper support. You can go to the browser. I will also demonstrate how to install Chrome browser at a later point in time. For now, with respect to the software installation lifecycle or application installation lifecycle as part of the Windows, I'll be demonstrating using Slack. For that, I'm using Chrome as browser. But even if you do not have Chrome, you can follow the same steps using Internet Explorer or Edge. These are the browsers that comes as part of the Windows operating system. Now, if you are using Internet Explorer or Edge, if you are not seeing this Google page, just go to google.com. Then you will get into the Google page. Once you are in Google, you can actually search for Slack download. Once you search for Slack download, you see here, it is showing downloads here. It is automatically identifying Windows here because we are searching for Windows operating system. If you are searching for Mac, it might even show the Mac related downloads. You can click on this. Now you see Slack for Windows. We are trying to download 64-bit. Sometimes you might see 32-bit. You need to figure out whether you should be downloading 32-bit or 64-bit. Mostly we are supposed to download the 64-bit. However, it is better to verify if you are new to this. How to verify? As I have demonstrated earlier as part of the getting system configuration, you just have to go to File Explorer. This is called as File Explorer. You click on the File Explorer. You see this PC here, right click on it, go to Properties, and then you can see the operating system type here, or system type here. It is nothing but 64-bit operating system. As this is 64-bit operating system, you can safely download 64-bit Slack. If your operating system is 32-bit, then if you download 64-bit, it will not work. That's why it is very important to understand the compatibility as well. This is one of the ways to check the compatibility. In some cases, it might be a bit different. Now you can click on download 64-bit. It is being downloaded. You can see the extension here. The file that is being downloaded is nothing but exe. Sometimes you might see MSI. When it comes to Microsoft Windows, either you will be downloading exe or MSI. In some cases, you will be seeing zip files also. I'll be talking about zip files at a later point in time. exe stands for executable. MSI stands for Microsoft installer. So these two are compatible with Microsoft based operating systems, especially Windows. That being said, now we have to go to the downloads folder. Either you can go to File Explorer and click on Downloads here to go to the Downloads folder. You can see the Slack setup here, or you can also go to your browser. You can expand this. You can either open or you can click on Show in Folder. Whatever is convenient to you, you can use it. I typically click on Show in Folder, go to the actual software, and then I typically double click on it to install. Even if you click on open, most likely it will open without any issues. In some cases, you might see some challenges. After downloading, it might take some time for post-processing. In those scenarios, it might open up with errors, or it might not open up at all. It is safe to come to this. Typically, we'll come to this only if post-processing is also done, or post-download processing is also done. Now you can see that once I double click, it not only installed, but also it already launched here, which means it is being used. So the step of configuration is skipped here. For most of the softwares, that is the case. With Slack also, the configuration step is not highlighted as part of the installation process. And also it launched the Slack successfully. So we are already using. So all the 6 steps are done. First, we have searched for the Slack. We have verified the compatibility. We have downloaded it, then we have installed it. That is the 4th step. 5th step and the 6th step, you don't have to do anything explicitly with respect to Slack. The 5th step is completely skipped. After the installation is done, it just launched the Slack. So you are now using it. You can see Slack being active here. How to log in and how to communicate with us using Slack, I will be covering at a later point in time. But for now, we have downloaded and installed Slack successfully. Sometimes if the applications might hang when you actually use. If you want to kill the hung applications, you can try right-clicking on this, and then you can actually say close window. It will try to close the window. If it is not working, then you have to go to something called as Task Manager. I will emphasize on Task Manager at a later point of time also. For now, if Slack or any other application is being hung and if you're not able to close it, you just go to the Task Manager. You should be able to see the applications that are being used. You can actually select it and end a task. There are quite a few other details you should be familiar with respect to Task Manager. I'll be covering it as part of a particular video related to Task Manager itself. For now, we have gone through the life cycle of installing a software on Windows operating system along with the demo. The life cycle is same even with other operating systems like Linux or Mac, but demo is given using Slack as part of the Windows. Make sure you are comfortable with this. Make sure you understand the life cycle of downloading and installing the software. It will reduce a lot of issues while setting up any software, and also even if you get into some issues, you can effectively communicate with each other, and hence understanding these details is very, very important. That being said, if you are interested to be part of our programs for which I have created this video, go to the description, fill the form for the upcoming batches, and we'll follow up with you related to the upcoming programs, and you can join those programs. If you like the video, please click on the like button. If you want to subscribe, click on the subscribe button for our channel and subscribe. And also you can stay in touch by clicking on the notification icon. Whenever we publish the video on YouTube, you will get the notification.